Good morning, guys. Mr. Parisi here, and we've got a very easy part to your final project today. Um, we're going to be talking about a possible future career, so something you might want to do when you get older for your job. So, looking at this, it says directions: research potential future careers to determine a good fit for you. So, if this were me filling it out, I'd say, hey, I want my career to be a teacher, so I would write teacher right here. Up next, you have to determine what your salary would be. Now, this is your starting salary, so you got to do a little bit of research. So you could use Google, you can search different things. So I searched teacher salary for New York State. Now, there's going to be a bunch of different salaries that pop up: 62,000, 71,000, 80,000. Those are all really nice, but you need to make sure you are looking for the starting salary, because let me tell you, starting out as a teacher, you're not going to be making $80,000. That's for sure. I wish. All right, so you got to do a little bit more research. So I'm going to click on this first link here. So there's a few different words to keep in mind. Median, basically that just means middle. That means if you've been working for a while as a teacher, you're in the middle of your career, you might be making that much money. What you want is starting salary. So that's going to be the lowest salary that you could see. So in this case, it looks like the lowest salary I see is right here. Now, this isn't necessarily going to be totally accurate, but I'm going to write that in there as my starting salary. So we'll write down $47,000. That's even a little generous, but it's a little bit closer to what the actual starting salary is. Okay, so again, we're not looking for the highest value. This is not like, your dream job right off the bat where you're making tons of money. This is the starting salary, entry-level position, so you want to find the lowest value you could see, okay, because that's realistically where you're going to be starting, okay? So after you find your starting salary, it says, okay, I want to make that monthly. So a salary means yearly. So how do I go from yearly to monthly? Well, there's 12 months in a year, so I'm going to go to my calculator. Calculator. Oh, come on now. Where's my Google calculator here? We'll just use this. So if I had that $47,000, 47,000. To go from yearly to monthly, I would have to divide by 12 because I'm getting smaller. So 47,000 divided by 12. So that tells me I'm going to be making about $3,916 per month. So that's what I would write in here. I would say this is going to be about $3,916 per month. Okay, so I've got the basic information figured out there, and then the last little bit is going to be your responsibility to write a little bit. So it says job description. In complete sentences, tell me some of the day-to-day tasks of this job. Also include the likely hours you will work and why you believe this is a good fit for you. Okay, so I could write things in here for being a teacher. I could say, hey, some of the day-to-day things, I need to be able to plan lessons. I need to be able to stand up in front of a group of kids and teach them math lessons. And I like this job because I enjoy working with kids. I like, teaching. I get, my hours are, when do we start school? We usually start around 7 o'clock till 3 o'clock. So giving those basic things. Again, some of this stuff you might know. You're going to know why you would like this job. But you might need to look up things like hours. So again, you could look up here and say, hey, basic or hours, average workday for a teacher. You could Google some of this stuff and see, well, when do we start working? Looking through some of these, 5.6 hours per day, that's a little low, but again, look some of this stuff up if you need to. Try and come up with some of these things, and you could fill this out. It doesn't need to be long, maybe 5 or 6 sentences, so you're just going to give me a little bit of writing. Some of the basic things that you do on the job, why you think it's a good fit, and make sure it's in complete sentences. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment on the Google Classroom post, ask me, and make sure you're filling out. You could type all of this into your Google Doc that I'm going to also attach to the Google Classroom post, okay? And then you're just going to hit turn in when you're done. All right? Have a great day, guys, and I will see you in the next one.